Thing is, I'd like to say, as the chair of the House Veterans and Emergency Preparedness Committee, we're also going to do everything we can to get this done as soon as possible to meet the deadline. The third thing I want to say is actually, as an airman who served after the Vietnam era, one of the things I wish that this, and I hope that this monument explains, is that you don't get to choose your wars, and that the passion and the commitment and the service must be understood regardless of the positivity or the negativity of the feelings associated with the conflict. The other thing is that a lot of Vietnam era veterans need to hear something that I don't think necessarily remind them of enough. Had they not been engaged in Southeast Asia, we don't know what the world would have been like. And for a long time, they were judged because they, quote unquote, didn't win the war, even though, quite frankly, no one could define how to win. What they did is, for 13 plus years, the men and women who served in Vietnam made sure that the other side of that Cold War understood the price that the United States was willing to pay for helping our allies and for defending liberties. I think it's important that we recognize that Vietnam wasn't a win or lose war. It was a war based on commitment. And the men and women who served couldn't have given any more commitment than they did. I am proud of the men and women who served in Vietnam, and I hope that this will actually provide an opportunity for the veterans of that war and the families of those who served to have the conversations they haven't had, to recognize that you don't get to choose your war. The only choice is whether you choose to serve or whether you choose to let somebody else serve. And I think it's important that we recognize the dedication and the devotion of those who went. So thank you for making this happen. I appreciate the opportunity to be here today.